Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Coming at you today a little bit earlier than normal. Oh shit, what's my... Does that fix it? Okay, cool. Yeah, just coming at you a little bit earlier. I know, not my usual time, but I have the time right now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Today, like the title says, fully functional engines or bust. We are going to get the whole thing working. And I also realized I'm only going to have to build those exhaust things once. Because I can just copy and paste them from one boiler room to the next with like zero consequences. So yeah, I might as well just do that. Hello to the one concurrent viewer. Oh, thank you for liking the video. Alright, give me just a little bit and this should load in fairly quickly here. We've got a fair bit of work to do today. Just hooking up. We've got to hook up the exhaust ports. We have to set up the actual engine telegraphs. We have to set up the feed water as well as a condenser line, steam condenser line from the generators all the way back to the condensers, as well as as well as just some general workaround stuff for the engines. You'll see what I mean. You'll see what I mean when we get there. But yeah, no. After that, I suppose what I'll be working on next will be the actual electrical system, which is going to be a pain in the ass. I have absolutely zero idea how I'm going to attempt to do that, but I will. Trust me, I will. And if you're wondering why I'm not, I don't know, at school or something, it's because I got sick. So I am spending the day at home. Alright. Let's go ahead and get to work. So, where we last left off, we have this much done. We have 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we have 6 left to go. 6 of these. And we have to hook up all of these. So actually, I guess we have closer to 9 left to go. But whatever. Won't take too terribly long. Oh, I still need to redo the boilers for the forward part of the ship. Whatever, we'll take care of that once we're done with the first set of these. I know this is incredibly riveting content, but thank you all for sticking around nonetheless. And bearing with me as I undergo this incredibly long and tedious process. Oh, wait, no. Oh, we are back down to none. Oh, okay, so we're almost there. Okay. Okay. First set of that done. Oh, wow. 0 concurrent viewers. I think that's the first time I've seen that. It's alright. Let's go ahead and just take care of what we're working on. Okay. How to do. Uh-oh. That's not good. Where to go? Shit. How the... Where... Well, that's not good. Okay. I might have to restart here. I have no idea how to fix that. Oh, that's how. There we go. Fixed. Alright. Yeah. Monday streams probably aren't going to get too many views. Oh well. Okay, there we go. Take that out. Take that out. Take that out. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, yeah. Get rid of that, too. All right, there we go. And, wow, that is our... In other words, I don't want that there. So, what we're going to do now... We're going to hook that up there. You hook that up there. We have managed to, I believe, hook that up without damaging any of the other pipe systems, which is kind of the key here. Can take a couple more pipe angles and just kind of... Alright, we've got two full systems left to do, and we're gonna have to work kind of carefully around these steam pipes here. Maybe I should just like... I don't know. We'll figure it out. I kind of do this. Remember, it's not about making it look pretty right now. It's about making it work. Oh, hello. Someone has stopped by. And yes, I am still working on this. And back down it goes. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. That was a mess up. Alright. So we need this about here. Oh, but it's looking good so far. Thank you, Starboy. And welcome to the chat. Yeah, no, I've been working pretty hard on it. Just trying to get this next bit down. We'll actually figure out how the uptakes are supposed to go later, but for now I'm just trying to get it to function so I can get all the systems tested and make sure they're installed mostly properly. Here we go, we're almost there. Just a couple more and I will be able to call this good. And we are just about there. And yeah, okay, so clear that. Move that over there. Up a few. Back a few. Resize grid to include the entire thing, which is going to be a bit difficult because this thing is kind of gigantic. Oh, I see what the real problem is now. That's the problem. What are you thinking about doing in the next stream? More of this. Okay. Well, okay, not exactly. We're gonna be doing different work on the Detroit, but I am just trying to crank out as much work on the Detroit as I can before I inevitably lose steam and leave the project to sit and fester for like months and months. Or, you know, actually get it done. We'll see. Once all the engines and stuff are done, it'll basically be down to like designing... Well, okay. Assuming we get everything working, I'll probably be working on making this look pretty. And after that, it'll all be down to like painting and making sure everything else looks nice. You know, just trying to make a decent looking ship as opposed to just a functional one. Because function's what we're working on right now. Like that's kind of the key here. But once function is taken care of, there's still a lot of work to do. Mostly in the passenger decks. Okay, so there we go. Now we have that pipe isolated. Oh, and I guess I also need to get rid of this. Jesus. This one reaches up quite a bit. The next one's going to be an even bigger pain. Have you thought of a name for the ship? Detroit. It was voted on by the other members of the Penn, Michigan company. Whoops. The ship's name is Detroit. So that should put it online with that. There we go. Okay, so paste U over paste. And then I'll be able to, yeah, paste. The nice thing, oh, nice name, thank you. Well, I guess you shouldn't really thank me. I was originally thinking about calling it like Pennsylvania or Michigan or something like that. But yeah, Detroit's a good name. So I am glad that we came up with something that's decent. It's always a bit scary when you let people, when it's, you know, a vote. Although I came up with all the potential names, so I guess none of the possibilities would have been that bad. Okay, just one more set of these to do, and then I can quite literally just highlight this entire thing and paste it over. So we'll start with the exhausts. That's like the big thing. Oh, I guess I could also... What's it looking like on this one again? Oh yeah, that's right. And we'll take a break from doing this by doing that, so... Yay, we're taking a break from doing pipes by doing a different set of pipes. We are going to be working on, just momentarily here, I'm going to go ahead and put in some of the fuel pumps that we need. Hi. Hello, Anna. Welcome back. Oh wait, no. Clear content. Resize grid, then make that another one. That way I don't have to deal with replacing the fluid port either. Copy. Paste. No need for that. I guess I can also erase all of this stuff because it's not gonna... But yeah, these are our fuel pumps. Sorry about yesterday. Oh, no problem. Just don't do it again. Okay. Time to make it so these actually work. Okay, so that's one. That's two. Gotten three coming in. Okay, so yeah, three. Four is about to be put in place. And then, oh, I think, yeah, oh. Almost got all of them. And then, hey, then all of the boilers that will have fuel pumps. And now that they have fuel, that means they can actually, burn and stuff. So we also have to put in things like regulator valves and all that stuff. Okay. Now the important part, to make sure that everything stays sealed, that way we don't end up with a boiler room that's full of diesel fuel. Alright. And there we go. I think that's everything. Alright, time for one more set of air and exhaust pumps, and then we will be good. This one's going to be the most annoying one, of course, but we'll see. Farthest distance from the thing and all that. I'm going to get it. Kind of in line with that one. Got one more. All right. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, I can't do it like that. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. We will have that go up. Because we can't have something clip into the steam line. Like, that's literally the one thing we have to, like, completely avoid. Like the plague. Because if it clips into the steam pipe, then we have, like, a massive problem. And that will go for when we're making this look pretty as well. Because all right, there we go. And I think that's about good for that. So now what I get to do is just kind of take this and... Oh, why? Okay, there we go. Now it's in the... Ooh, these are close together. Yesterday the ship was pretty cool. Thank you. Today it'll be even cooler. I bet you that once we get all of these working, it will be moving much faster. And once we get condensers going, it'll be able to move for a lot longer. And that's kind of what we're going for here. Faster and longer. Oh, wait, nope. Or wait. Yeah, hold on. There. Okay, whatever. Oh, nice. All right, let's go ahead. Ooh, what did I click on? Okay, I don't think I made a new thing anyway. Let's go ahead and move this up. This is a mess. This is such a mess, man. Oh my god. All right. Okay. Alright, almost there. The problem with this boiler is just how goddamn huge the thing is. Okay, so I think there we go. That's the minimum amount of space that we have to take out for this. Okay. Oh, that seems to be like we're getting pieces of the fan room now. Alright, so let's see. Time to start cutting this stuff out. Just first of all, we don't need that steam pipe. Did we get any others? I don't think we did. This is going to be tedious. Alright. It won't go on for that long, though. Okay. Got a bit more to go. Okay, so yeah, the look of this is gonna change a lot, believe me. This is just kind of a crude, simple solution right now. There we go. Okay, so time for some angled pipes. And we are good to go. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy and paste this entire boiler room into the other side of the ship. So this is what our steam pipe, or our exhaust pipes look like for now. Alright, so resize grid. This is going to be kind of a big one, so start lengthwise. Nice. I think that's the whole thing. Cool. All right, that's everything we should need then. So we're going to save the stern now, just to make absolute sure that we're not losing any of this progress, because I want this progress to be saved. Then we are going to make a new vehicle. And the reason I'm doing this is just because I want to make absolute sure I'm not, like, you know, messing with anything too bad. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove that. Move that. Anything that could potentially get in something else's way. Don't need to replace the fuel spawners or anything like that. Don't need to mess with those. Alright, so I think that's everything. So now time to do the third and fourth boiler rooms. So, you. O. Okay, I think that's O. Yeah. Okay, so that's... Oh, uh-oh. Lag spike. Y'all still there? Oh boy. Oh, this might... Okay. We're just gonna take care of that real quick. Alright, so we seem to have fixed boiler rooms installed, all of the fuel pumps and everything. We still have our fluid spawner, right? We do. Alright. Oh. This will be cutting it a bit close, but I think we'll be able to do it. Alright, so I think O was what did it? Yeah. So we know for a fact now that this... paste. So we're going to have to kind of mess around with these ones just to make sure that we still have our electrical generators hooked up to everything. Yeah, this takes a while, man. I am kind of sorry about that. But we do have part 1 done, so I kind of want to see what the whole ship looks like once it's like under power. You know, running at full speed, all power to the engines, that kind of thing. So that will be our first test of the day. Our first... So now... Oh, there is actually one more thing we need to do. So, If I remember correctly, white, white, white. I think all these ones are white. 2, 3, 4. It's 4 furnaces on each side, right? Yeah, okay. And then all of these ones are black. Wait a minute, I didn't quite copy over everything. Okay. Okay. Because, yeah, these are always going to kind of end up looking like this. I might just carry these, like, straight up. No deviations. Okay, so that will be our level, just to make absolute sure it's not messing with the door frame. And there we go. This is always kind of... Well, okay, yeah, data is always the worst part, messing with the data on ships. And I feel like it's going to be kind of a mess over these ones as well, but, like, we're figuring it out. One little bit at a time. 2 to go. And 1. Now to repaint and grab everything and make it up, get headed up to the same height. Oh. Okay. Don't need rotation labels, I just need to know where it goes. Wow, we've already been in here for about an hour. Well, we're already almost done with our first major task of the day. Like I said, from this, all we really need to do to make it so that it's a working ship is we're going to need to add the water pipes, and we're going to need to add the working... Or we're going to need to make the working... like throttle valves and stuff, as well as the buttons to turn on the condensers and engines. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take fluid ports. Port. There we go. We're just going to replace... I don't think I need those as much anymore. So let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 16 of these that we need to get down on top of this funnel. Start by determining what's our midpoint. $39, so 20. Holy Jesus, that is a lot of vents. And it's funny because on most of the ships, I try to make sure there are like 2 of these vents per boiler, but then again, or per furnace. And I'm not doing that on this ship just because of how many that would be. 1 should be enough, although maybe it won't be, and I'll have to change it later. We'll find out. There we go. Just mark where those go. There we go. All right. And there we go. Don't feel the need to color code these as much. God, there are so many fucking pipes on this ship. Woo! All right, down they go. I mean, you guys can talk and chat and stuff. I'm just... Oh, don't be weird, I guess. Okay. And last one. Now to make it all work. But yeah, no. Not sure if I've talked to you guys about like the actual features I have planned for the syncing. But yeah, no. Like this ship is gonna have full-on working Titanic style compartments, you know, where like the ship starts sinking and water kind of flows over the top of one compartment and into the next. Like, that's what I'm aiming for here. And yeah, no. But the neat thing I've noted the neat thing will be that because the boilers and engines are going to be like, or because the inside of the boiler casing is going to be separated, the ship is still going to drop like a stone once water gets up to the boat deck and stuff. All right, so I guess I should go in. Oh, I need to make sure all these are hooked up to actual batteries. Let's go ahead and do it. Oh, shit. I haven't done this yet. I need to keep my stuff together when I do these and boilers. Alright, there we go. That should just about fix all that. Now, let's go ahead and hook everything up through these guys. Just make sure that the boiler rooms, like these will all be on their like own circuit that doesn't stop working when like disaster strikes or anything like that. Mostly because it would be really annoying because, you know, there's no electricity in the ship yet, so having any form of electricity for that would be kind of shitty. Be better about which boilers I'm hooking up. All right, so now these ones are going to go to the forward battery all the way up here. But yeah, no, I'm gonna, there's a ton of cool stuff I'm planning for when the ship is actually going down. Question is, how much of it am I smart enough to implement? That's always the question. Alrighty then. I guess I now realize that I still need to hook up the other engines and such, which is something I will, or the other boilers. They do still need to be attached to the electrical system, and they will be. That is our next little thing. We're kind of bouncing between the bow and stern here. And yeah. Oh, not quite how I did it. On this side, well, whatever. There can be minor differences, as long as the differences stay minor. And don't actually affect how the ship works or runs. That's the problem with having the boiler so far set forward. It makes for a real pretty ship, but this can be tedious. Alright, so now we should be able... Oh. Now we should actually be able to get the ship working. And by working, I mean all boilers lit up and just smoking away. So, let's see what it looks like. There's a big jump in progress on the Detroit. Actually getting it so that everything functions decently. Excuse me for one moment, as everything probably gets a lot darker for no reason. This is frustrating how OBS does that. I don't know why, but it does. And it is spawning in now. Oh. Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, but it's darker for some reason. Also, all the overlays on the mission thing are gone. Oh, please don't capsize. Actually. No, it's listing. And the more she bobs, the more she lists. Aw, hell. There it goes. Please just don't completely capsize. Or spin. Just work, please. I beg of thee. Yeah, no, it's still rolling. It's always the first thing you gotta check. Does it float? Do we have any of our propellers, like, out of the water at all? Surprisingly not. Alright, well, time to test the boilers and make sure that they all work. Whoa, that's a problem. God damn it. Alright. Okay, never mind. We'll have to fix something and then come back to this. And if that's a problem in that boiler room, that means that's a problem in all of them. So, or in 3 of them. I know the first one's fine, but 2 and 3 are having issues. All right, come on. That's a problem. All right, let's fix it. It does not appear to be present on this one, which is surprising. Wait. Okay, just gotta make absolute sure. So I know it's present on the bow. I know what I saw. There it is. That is such a weird error. Thank God the angle is the one I didn't get rid of. Alright. Now to save the bow again. I guess it just kind of dumped those blocks because of memory limit, maybe? I guess that makes sense. Good thing it was in an obvious spot. And before I spawn it in, I'm just going to double check real quick that I'm not wasting everyone's time by spawning in a broken ship. Forgive me guys, you probably won't be able to see this very well, but it does appear to have fixed itself. Time to test location once again. It's like, that's kind of something I've kind of learned about my Stormworks capabilities, is that I'm very good at making pretty ships, I'm very bad at making functional ships. Oh yeah, you can't see anything on that, like I'm watching the playback with the video delay, and wow, that is almost comical. So give a second for the ship to stabilize at its 45-degree angle that it just loves so much. Okay, no, that's just the lounge spots. Hell, we can actually start the ship now. Might as well, right? So here's boiler room 4. I believe this is boiler room 4. Let me just check up ahead real quick. Oh, wow. Oh, boy. Ooh, this is fun. I'm surprised the ship doesn't capsize, honestly. Like, completely. Two, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. We are now actually on the ship, getting it moving. 1. Oh, wait, no. Oh, damn it, I forgot to get rid of them in this one. Alrighty then. So this is boiler room 2. And then boiler room 1 we're about to start. Oh wait, no. Got 4 more in boiler room 2, and then we start boiler room 1. And then we get to see what the ship looks like when it moves at full power for about 3 seconds? Maybe? Actually, it might. Like, the forward boilers might just burn out. But we do get to see what all the funnels look like when they're smoking, which is pretty cool. Alright, all boilers are started now. What does the ship look like from up here? Well, aside from the deeply concerning list, that actually looks really cool. There's a lot of smoke happening there. The propeller's starting to turn yet? Not quite. Let's see, what's boiler room 1 looking like? Or boiler room 4, rather. Nice. Actually, these might start spooling up too. Yeah, they will. There's no outlet for the steam here, but it does. Ooh, that's cool looking. Everything's starting to start up. The light's starting to go. And yep, she's moving. I might have to adjust the pitch of the propellers. That might be one of the things I need to deal with. I assume it'll be faster. Boiler 4 is still kind of getting its bearings on it. 14. 96. There we go. 100. So we have part 1 of the fully functional engines done. There are still a few more things that we need to work on. Those being, we need to make it so that there is an actual throttle lever to make it so you can adjust how fast the ship is going. We need to make it so that the generators have a steam line down to the condensers, and we need to make... We also need to make sure that the condensers work at all, which actually is probably the next step, and then we need to also make sure that there is a line for the generator steam to get back to the condensers. But once we have the ship's water cycle all figured out, we can go ahead and start work on everything else. And by everything else, I mean just in the first step is going to be fixing the electrical system to make it look... God, why does the ship just do that? I mean, obviously it's a weight issue. I just have no idea how I'm going to go about fixing that, because I'm going to have to fix it. I guess for now, just kind of keep trucking along and push it until it breaks. Ooh, that doesn't sound good to say out loud. And then, yeah, the mess of wires up here. Yeah, no, the ship is very pretty. Just doesn't work very well. And yeah, now all the propellers are starting to slow down. Are they? I think they are. Might up the blade count to like 5 or something. Also need to put the rudder in there. And yeah, no, she's sailing along. Alright. So, bit more to do. I wonder if I want to put like a roll stabilizer somewhere on the ship. I just have no idea where I'd put it. That is the second time ever that the Detroit has been able to move under its own power. So, I guess I should also work on making the system a bit more efficient, but that'll all come later. Right now it's just water cycle, water cycle, water cycle, water cycle. Make sure water can get through all the machinery and back into the boilers. So I guess our first matter of business, steam line from the generators back to the condensers. We can go ahead and do this pretty simply, actually. Oh, these are going to cut through the... Oh, hello, R-Line. Welcome. Fluid port, no, fluid connector. So that's used steam from the generators. Just need to make sure that these line up, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. All right, and we can just kind of shrink it down to that, because, I mean, really, as long as we have that door, everything's fine, because I know where it's supposed to go. Copy. And yeah, that is the second of those that I'll need to do. So we have to remember, it kind of lines up here, right? So we have to draw I think that's what's directly ahead. So there we go. And that is our... Oh. And that is that done. And that is the second to last one of those that I'm going to be... Oh, I hope this doesn't, like, run into anything important. Oh, okay, whatever. We can just, like, kind of rework, move the pipe around a little bit once it gets to the engine rooms. We have a bit of time until then, so we're good. And that bit of time is up. I suppose what I could do... Okay, first of all, let's just go ahead and get this out into here. Okay, I guess I should keep in mind that, like, pipes tend to, like, hug walls and stuff, so we'll kind of keep it that. Oh, but then, like, you get the curve of the ship and stuff, so that's just generally not a thing I want to do. All right. Now, I could just make this like a spent steam, like just line in general. I guess I could hook it up to here, because I guess this will be the part that's like always on, no matter what. So and then we can have like a T-piece here. And we can just kind of put that there. And we'll need to include like levers essentially to determine how much flow is going, just particularly through this pipe. And we might need to put one here just to prevent steam from going backwards. I don't think that would be an issue though. Oh, and I need to actually turn that into a T-piece. Because, yeah, this goes into the condensers just fine already. And after that, what we need is a pump, is a fluid pipe here, which we'll go ahead and put, well, first of all, it needs to be in that signature blue, water blue. And what we're going to need to do is, I want to have this one hug the wall of the boiler room, but not like, maybe have this one kind of just hang out here. I should add that T-piece just to my list of pipes. Okay. Which means that the fluid pipe is going to go here. And this only really needs to go up to boiler room 1. Wow, we are up to 6 different fluid connectors going between the two ships. Something tells me that's not a normal amount. Something tells me that that is in fact abnormally high. Okay. I guess that much water minimum to start doing this is probably fair. And we are just about done connecting up these. And so we've almost got the water cycle figured out. There's kind of like one last big thing that we need to do, and that's going to be to connect these water pipes to the boilers themselves, just to make sure that, you know, water is getting back into them. We'll also probably need a bunch of like fluid pumps and stuff to make sure that that is happening correctly, let's say. Oh, yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, that lines up beautifully. I just realized. Oh yeah, that's because I built the system around that. Well, in that case, what I should probably do, and I know, kind of like an overuse of this tool here, but I do like it, so I'm going to keep using it. And the nice thing is, because the boilers themselves are all pretty well lined up already, all I have to do, like once, like this makes lining it up just much easier. All I'll really need to remember is that all I'll need to remember is that the one on the bow is going to need to stick out instead of being pushed in like. So I feel like, yeah, the pumps that are going to be connected to the water line are going to be connected to the condensers. I think that's a reasonable way to do that. Lots of ship-wide machinery on this one. Although I feel like that's going to be kind of a trend on all of my ships. Okay. All right. There we go. We are just about there. All right, so a couple more boilers to do. I'll probably end up turning most of these into like actual pipes later on. Not the main steam lines, but I will end up turning like the water pipes into regular into regular pipes, as well as like, actually that might be the only one. So actually, now I'm curious. Where is the center of mass on... Whoa, that's pretty high up. Huh. Wonder how different it is on the stern. That might explain why the stern seems to float better than the bow. All right, there we go. Nope, pipe angle is what we want. Okay. Wow, an hour and a half, and we've done... It feels like we've done quite a bit more work than we did last time. Okay, let's get our pipe straight. Yep, figured. Awesome. There we go. All right, we have the ship's main water cycle kind of more or less figured out. So what's next, really? I guess, oh, that's right, to make it actually function properly. That'd be an important part, don't you think? So I'm gonna add, particularly to the stern, I'm gonna add some, like, and we're going to make it so that they have a way to make them work. Oh, and valve. Variable is what we want for these. Sure, this is facing the right way, right? Fluid out, yeah, okay. They are, in fact, facing the right way. Oh. It's just two. These in the rooms where they're actually going to be messed with. This one on this side. And I'll need like a reverser of some kind. I didn't put a... I did. I'm silly. Yep, okay, that's in the right spot. All right. We need buttons for the we need levers to control all of these. Okay. For now, we'll just put some regular toggle buttons down. Oh. Yeah, all of this is going to need electricity. Wait, which room am I in right now? Okay. So I want these, which we can hook everything in this boiler room up to, and then these, which we can hook everything in this boiler room up to. Or in this engine room. Is that past the wall? It is. Okay, time to figure out how to data all this. Guess I could hook these up to the battery. This is... I feel like any of the, like, all of the Stormworks devs who were watching me have, like, long since left. So now we have added a second step to starting the ship. It's actually the first step. Turn on the condensers, then everything else. Let's look at our logic board, see if we have something. Numerical inverter, that's probably what I'm looking for. Let's just kind of put this under here. So, which ones do I want just naturally open? That would be this one and this one. Yeah. So these are the ones that want to be inverted. And they'll be the inverse of whatever that lever's at. Meanwhile, this will also have to power that. I think that sounds about right. This feels incredibly crude. Whatever. It doesn't need to be fancy, it just needs to work. And then these levels will just power these guys. Actually, wait a minute. No. Hold on. I want this to be open all the time, don't I? Oh man, I really wish there was a Stormworks Dev in the chat, like another Stormworks person in the chat right now. Okay, whatever. I'm just trying to get the system working. Just gotta get it working. As painful as that has already proven to be. Just gotta get it working. And then pump. Because we're going to want this line to just be consistently going out. Like no matter, come hell or high water. That's in, right? Okay, cool. Like these are going to want to be always on. The reason I'm doing it like this is because I don't want water to get like stuck, I guess. I don't know. I might be like fretting over quite literally nothing, but I want I want between every single one of these to be at least one pump. And all of them to be on all the time. And actually, we'll have them hooked up to the condenser. So as soon as these buttons come on, which means I should probably hook them up to the same circuit, although so I might need to get a couple electrical connectors running through the ship. We'll see. We'll find out. So yeah, these are all on their own circuit. But they will have the same toggle switch, and that will be, you know, the port guys will get this guy. And the starboard guys will get this one, and the port guys will get the other one. So fun fact, you can just run like half the ship at a time. It's like I'm kind of realizing that the engines and boiler systems are all split like perfectly in half. Even the generators. I wonder if you could get away with running like all that stuff. Oh, I don't want to release as soon as release that if the engines are on. I feel like that'd be the condensers on. I feel like that'd be silly. Be a silly Billy activity. All right. I guess that could be a fun April Fool's thing. Hi, I released an update that just completely bricks the ship. Just average Geo meta moment. All right, almost done. One more pump to go. Well, two more counting this one. Guess I could take this one. Yeah. So what I'm going to do... I'm going to hook these up to these. Oh man, we're going to have so many of these connectors in this case. Oh boy. Because I've never actually worked this before, so this is how Ice Monster told me to do it. Or at least how he explained it. Well, okay, it'll work. It'll work. It works for him. It'll work for me. We'll deal with it later, though. Actually, no, I should deal with it now while I remember what goes where. It is the outermost, uppermost connectors. That's what I need to remember. They are receiving the on-off signal for these pumps. Flip. Oh, wait, no, that is the right way. Don't believe there's a pump there, so I'll just go ahead and put it in. That came out wrong. All right. No, logic. We'll start with electric. It's the easy one. Okay. Alright. And there we go. More electrics. Done. Now time to deal with the data. So it is... Oh, wait, never mind. Hold on. There we go. Alright. Time to switch over to this. I need to make sure I'm hooking this up to the right one. From a connected magnet. There we go. That's the key word there. From. Those are both pumps on this system, right? Okay, cool. All right, so this should mean now that this set of pumps are going to be... Not quite. Okay, so this should now mean that all of these pumps are just going to start working as soon as I turn the condensers on, which is pretty cool. I like that. I think that's a good thing. You know, as soon as the condensers come on, water is going to start being pumped into the boilers, which may actually increase the ship's efficiency. We'll see. A lot of my engines work through like sheer brute force. I know that's not the best way to do it. I know that's not even really a good way to do it, but that is how most of my engines work. Okay. Time for another test. Let's see how well the condensers work. It's probably not going to be really very good at all, but we'll see. Ah, crap, I forgot to despawn the ship, didn't I? Alright, hang on for a second. There it is. Now we'll see. Does this make things better? Alright, 1 second while I take care of this. I'm sorry for just how this is not going to come across. No, I don't want the autosave. Okay. Now, test number 1. Does it capsize? See, I think 2 hours of work a day is pretty good for this project. It seems like we tackle like one major issue at a time. So I know the ship is just going to roll really far over. Not terribly... In all reality, I'm not actually terribly concerned about it. What I want to know is, does turning on the condensers turn everything else on? So are the pumps on this side of the ship running now? Sounds like they are. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I do need I need to solve this. This is a problem. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait. For our steam pressure to start building up. Should probably add like a... Oh wait, no I can't because the funnel goes over it. I'll need to figure out what to do with that spot right there. That spot right there is going to get covered up. Don't worry, you won't be able to see that on the final version. So tomorrow we'll work on the electrical system, but for now I'm just trying to get it so that this whole thing works correctly. We really only need... we only really need one boiler room for this, but I like lighting all of them up because I think it looks better on the... I think it looks cooler. These sound like rockets. It's kind of funny, actually. Alright, last boiler room for today. For this test. Alrighty then. So far so good. All 4 funnels are now, or all 4 boiler rooms are now fired up. Ignoring the list. This is a pretty good view, but you know, counting the list, it's like, whoa, are we in like a storm or something? And it's like, no. The ship is just being stupid. Okay, no, the 2 outward propellers should be moving right now. What's wrong? I hook these up to electricity, right? Oh, no! Oh, you've gotta be... That's what I forgot? Why aren't those 2 hooked up to anything? Did I forget to... What did I forget? Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, whatever. We can do this. This will be easy. Got it. Alright. Load the stern. I can't believe that those are not hooked up to electricity. That is... Oh, that's so... Okay. Kind of Spider-Man down into the engine cavern. Okay. Yeah, no, these don't have any electricity at all. Wait. But these ones have electricity, right? Which ones was I looking at? Now I'm confused and concerned. We might be dealing with a bigger problem than I thought. Whatever. All right. One second, just checking my Discord notifications. Okay. And there goes the ship doing its usual thing. Right? I'm growing to despise that this is its usual thing, but you know, do what you can. A lot of pumps on this ship. I think I've said that a couple times now, but there really are. By the time we get back to the engine room, I'll probably be able to actually test the first part of the condenser system, which is making sure that it works the way it's supposed to. Should make sure all of those are on, correct? Don't want to get sloppy now. Those have electricity. Do these have electricity? Why don't they? I know... Oh, this engine room... This whole engine room isn't hooked up to electrics, is it? Shit. Whatever, it's fine. We can test to see if this part works. We can still test to see if this part works. So what I can do is I can open up the valves in this engine room and turn on the outboard propellers. There we go. Okay. So, test 1. Those are turning, right? Yes, yes they are. Test 2. Are these... Is there flow happening through these pumps? No, there is not. Did I screw this up? I might have. Have these, the actual levers have electrics, right? They don't. Okay. 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 Let's see. What did I forget? Well, okay, no, I know what I forgot. There's no electrics to that whole engine room. And there needs to be, so let's take care of that. Indiana? Yep. It's all hooked up to nothing. Let's go ahead and fix that. And I feel like the data on one of the pumps is messed up, so let me check that. The data nodes. Okay, no. Oh, fuck. Maybe an inverter wasn't quite the right call to make. I just need something that, like, threshold gate, maybe? Like a fucked up threshold gate? Not. Delay. Counter. Constant on signal. Constant number. Clamp. Capacitor. Blinker. And... Is there a subtract one? There's not. Divide. Exponent. Function, 1 input. Function, 3 inputs. Greater than. Is switchbox? Oh. Miracle Junction. Let's try... Greater... Oh wait, no, that's an on-off. Oh, I could turn this into like a not variable. So we're going to do that one. If I can just turn this into like an on-off valve, that'd probably work. Because the problem I'm realizing that we're running into is pretty simply just that. So A, value to compare, should be that one. If A is greater than B, no, we want less than. If A is less than B, we turn that on. And if A is less than, we'll say if A is less than like 1, we'll go ahead and, well, no. If A is less than 0.1, lever. Oh, select. Start value 0.1. That should fix that. Once again, feels like a very crude solution. But this might just work for the system that I want. I feel like by the end of this, those panels are going to end up being more logic nodes than anything else. Are those like under the engine room bits? I feel like we're gonna have most of our videos just be centered around, hey, let's get the engines working. Well, don't worry, we'll finally have the engines working in this video. Don't worry, we'll finally have the engines working in this video. I've done it like 3 or 4 times already, and the engines still are not working. Well, they're kind of working. They like work halfway. Ugh, that's not good. That's not a brag. Hey, I got something to work. I got something to almost work. Hey, how cool is that? Start on this again. So I guess, yeah, do this first. Then the condensers. And the engines. It's like right now, there's like kind of a problem, and that's that like if the have my flashlight out. Oh, I hate this stupid list. Don't worry, this will be pretty eventually. This time frame we're looking at, just eventually. Okay. Hopefully, last test of the day. Let's start by making sure this engine room has electricity to it, right? Yes, it does. These pumps have electricity to them, right? They do. This is open, right? Once we get the electrical generators working, which will basically need to be on like all the time. Yes, that's on. So when I turn this on, why does that not have electric? Are you serious? Why does that not have electric? What the fuck is going on? Oh my god. I take one step forward and like 3 steps back. Jesus Christ, this is getting exhausting. I just need to get both of those to be have electricity at the same time, and it will be fine. Like that's all I need to get happening. And for whatever reason, it just isn't. Is there like a limit I've hit where like I just can't save any more data to either of these ships? Is that what's going on? That would suck. Alright, I'm gonna hook both engine rooms up to electrics. If I load in the game and they are not electrified, like if I get into the game and one of the engine rooms still has no electricity, I'm calling it quits for the day. That's something I don't feel like dealing with right now. Okay. So. Just to be clear. Still electricity going to those. Okay. Okay. I can't stay for long, just trying to get that to work for GTA 5. Good ship though, Mike. Thank you. Just getting a little frustrated. Alright. Alright, please work this time. Okay, I guess I'll double check the electrics now. This is still hooked up to electricity? Like the engine room and stuff? This is still hooked up to the main electrical board? Okay, cool. Assuming? Okay, that means when I spawn it in this time, it should work. Right? Like, I see no reason why it wouldn't. Okay, there we go. Okay, this should be... I should really be checking the engine rooms. Whatever, we'll do this first. Oh, where am I? Okay. Oh, hi, fish. Sorry about this. Boiler room 2. Boiler room 1. Alright, last one. Please let this... Well, okay, no, this will be the last test of the day because if the thing that's been breaking is still broken, I'm leaving. Or who knows, maybe I'll find a whole new problem, in which case I'll still leave it for tomorrow because I am kind of done with this. Okay. Yes, that has electricity. Moment of truth. Okay, yes, that has electricity. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, 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 okay. We're actually getting somewhere. I guess I should check. Does this room have electricity? Yes, it does. Okay. Jesus, that was painful. Like, finding a way to make that work was horrendous. And it's entirely my fault, too. I think the game was actually broken or anything. Okay, so yeah, we do definitely have steam going in some capacity. So what we're gonna do... set this to max. We're gonna set this to max. Now, we're gonna check. This should now have stuff going through it, right? There should be fluid out. Oh, that doesn't have electric. God damn it. God. Whatever. Let's just make sure the condensers work. We can do that. We can test that right now, actually, so. I guess just hop in here, I guess. Oh, do I not have a... I need to put a pump somewhere in there. Okay, that's good to know. So we need to pump water into there. But we do have water going through these, right? Fluid in, fluid out. Alright, cool. That water is making it into the forward ones too, right? That's the one. These are the ones I'm using. They're far away from the line. It's not falling as fast as it normally does, so I think we're getting somewhere. How's this one? I probably need to use a couple more threshold values to make sure it is. Slowly, yeah. Good to know. Alright, well, we got some work done. Can't build Rome in a day, right? Okay, that'll be about all for today. I think we'll go ahead and call this good enough, I guess. God, I cannot wait until I have all of this done and I can just work on interiors, man. Like, that's where what I'm good at. I should... Yeah. So yeah, that's about what the ship is looking like right now. Yay. It is existing. I really hope I didn't mix up fresh water and seawater at one point. That would really suck. Whatever. Deal with it later. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Ramtanic 2. See you on the next one.